Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Municipal Multimedia Communication Studio. Today, we're speaking with the members of the Mayoral Committee about their term of office, key highlights, and the road ahead. Today, we are welcoming Councillor Mark Furness, and he is speaking with us today as the financier?
Finance chair.
Finance chair. And it's such a privilege to have him speak with us today here in the studio as we take a moment to reflect and take stock about this final year that they still have in current term of office. And then he will tell us about what he considers to be the most important legacy of the current council.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure. All right. Councillor Mark Furness, tell us what do you consider to be the most important legacy of the current council?
Well, it's a tough question. This has been a very interesting term. I think we've achieved a lot. I don't think I actually believe we've achieved a lot. We've done a lot of good things for this town. We've grown the town immensely. But one of the things that I can take away, that I will walk away from in this term, is how we have structured our indigent policy to assist people in need, and how we have become more flexible. We've become less rigid, more nimble, more focused on really making sure we can make a difference in helping those people in need.
Definitely. Name at least 3 of the highlights within your portfolio as finance chair that have been achieved over the past 4 years.
Well, the number one was the change that we made recently with the indigent policy. We've basically, or not in the indigent policy, in actual fact, the revenue collection policy, which we've taken away the blocking of power. We only block power in exceptional circumstances.
Yes.
So, yes, people do have a 85% auxiliary, but at the end of the day, they still can get power. They still can get access to power. Yes, we have to recover our revenue. We don't have a choice. It's if we don't have money coming in, we can't do things.
True.
Then the way we've structured the indigent policy going forward has also been that I'd say is the second highlight for me, because we've brought back a valuation-based policy where houses under 125,000 automatically qualify for the indigent policy. And then also, if you look at how we've assisted people and how we've tried to make things easier for the indigent people, for the elderly, for the pensioners, we've increased the pensioner policy, and look, we're going to still be working on that for the next year. And then the third one, I think the key aspect has been we've increased our revenue collection. We've now, the more money we get in, the more things we can do in town.
Exactly.
And it also helps us to keep the rates lower, because the more money coming in means the increases in future years don't have to be as drastic as they were the past few years.
Exactly. Those are lovely, lovely highlights. Can you still tell us what is still being planned for the remainder of the term ahead?
Well, if I must be honest, I don't want to say too much, because we've got some very good policies coming up, and we've got some good changes, and I'd like to keep that a secret. That is something we're still working on. The main focus for the pushing forward is to ensure that our revenue collection is solid and we solidify our base. And that will mean that hopefully come June, July, when it's increased time, that we don't have drastic increases.
Today, we are speaking with the members of the Mayoral Committee about their term of office, key highlights, and the road ahead. And today, it has been my privilege to speak with Alderman Mark Furness, the finance chair. Alderman, what would you like to say as a message to share to the community of Mossel Bay?
I just want to say thank you to the community of Mossel Bay. Thank you for their support. Thank you for paying your rates and taxes. I know it hasn't been easy. This hasn't been an easy few years. This year especially, I think for many people, has been a very difficult year with skyrocketing inflation. Yet the consumers out there, the residents are still paying the rates and taxes. And look, we are always there to help. If a person finds a difficult time, just come and talk. I promise you, we've got some of the best people in the country working for us in our revenue department. They're willing to listen. They're willing to help. I mean, what the team does, the credit control team, it's phenomenal. Look, my heart goes out to them. They've really done a sterling job. And they're always willing to help people. So please, if you ever have a problem, don't hide away. Let's come and talk. Our doors are always open. We've got a very amicable CFO, a very amicable MM. Let's make things happen.
That was such a insightful conversation that we had with Councillor Mark Furness, the finance chair. And we are very excited to see all the secret hidden things that you have planned for us in the remaining of the term. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.